Imagine this. It's January 1st. You've got that new year, new me energy pulsing through your veins. You're standing in front of the mirror, hyping yourself up like you're the main character in a sports movie. You say, "This is the year I'm gonna change everything." Fast forward 3 weeks later, you're on the couch eating leftover pizza, binge watching a show you don't even like, and your so-called goals are sitting somewhere in the corner like abandoned toys from childhood. Relatable? Yeah, same. But here's the disturbing part. Psychologists say more than 90% of people fail their goals. 90%? Let me put that visually. If your goals were passengers on a plane, only 1 out of 10 would make it to the destination. Everyone else crash, burn, gone. And that's the fear. Most people don't fail because they're lazy. They fail because they're using a broken system. But then comes the exciting twist. What if I told you there's an actual science-backed formula for setting goals that stick? A formula used by athletes, CEOs, behavioral psychologists, even military training programs. And here's the crazy part. Anyone can use it, including you. But first, let me ask you something. Why do we set goals that we already know we're not going to follow? Seriously, are we optimists? Are we delusional? Are we just really confident liars to ourselves? This is your pattern interrupt. Because understanding why you're failing is the first step to flipping the entire system in your favor. So buckle up, grab your favorite drink, turn your phone on silent unless it's your mom. We respect moms, because I'm about to take you on a journey through the actual science behind goal setting. 1. The brain loves goals, but hates change. Your brain is like a lazy roommate. It wants comfort, familiarity, routine. So when you say, "I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and run 10 miles tomorrow," your brain basically replies, no we're not. This happens because of the amygdala, the fear center of your brain. Whenever you try to change, the amygdala sees it as a threat. Change, risk, risk, danger, danger. Let's stay in bed. And this is where the emotional fear hits. If you don't understand how your brain behaves, you're stuck in a battle you'll never win. But here's where the science gets good. 2. The dopamine loop, the secret fuel behind motivation. Most people think dopamine is a pleasure chemical. Nope, it's the anticipation chemical. This means your brain doesn't reward you when you achieve the goal. It rewards you when you move toward the goal. Tiny progress, tiny dopamine boost, tiny dopamine boost. Motivation to keep going. This is why checking things off a to-do list feels weirdly satisfying. Yes, even drink water or make bed. So the science is clear. If you want to stay motivated, you need small, measurable wins. Enter the power formula. 3. Implementation intentions, the if-then formula used by Harvard psychologists. This part is game-changing. People who add an implementation intention are 2E or X more likely to achieve their goals. It's simple. If X happens, then I will do Y. Examples. If it's 7 a.m., then I will go for a walk. If I feel stressed, then I will breathe for 2 minutes. If I want to snack, then I'll drink water first. You're basically scripting your future behavior like a movie scene. Your brain loves this level of clarity. 4. Identity-based goals, the real secret weapon. One of the most powerful psychological principles comes from James Clear in cognitive behavioral science. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. But even deeper, identity shapes behavior. Behavior shapes results. Instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," say, "I am becoming a runner." Instead of, "I want to save money," say, "I am someone who handles money wisely." When your identity shifts, your behavior follows naturally. No forcing, no guilt, no burnout. 5. The emotional trigger, fear of staying the same. Let's get real for a moment. Most people don't change until something hurts. The fear of failing, the fear of wasting time, the fear of waking up 5 years from now living the exact same life. That fear? Use it. Let it wake you up, not break you. Because staying the same is way more dangerous than trying and failing. Now breathe, because here comes the exciting part. 6. The excitement trigger, future mapping your success. Close your eyes for a second. Okay, not literally if you're driving. And imagine the version of you who has already achieved your goal. What do they look like? How do they walk? What's their energy? What do they not tolerate anymore? This is called mental contrasting, and it's proven to boost goal achievement dramatically. Seeing the reward activates dopamine. Seeing the obstacles activates planning. When you combine both, you become unstoppable. All right, now that you've learned the science, let's turn this into something that actually works for you. Step 1, write down one goal, not 5, not 12, just one. The brain cannot focus on too many goals at once. One goal done is better than 10 goals abandoned. Step 2, make it smart. Here's an example. I want to be healthier. I will walk 30 minutes a day for the next 30 days. Step 3, create your if-then plan. If it's 6 p.m., then I will go for my walk. If it rains, then I will walk indoors. If I feel tired, then I will walk for just 5 minutes. This is how you remove excuses before they appear. Step 4, create micro-wins. Remember, motivation is not natural, it's chemical. So create small wins like track your walk, check off your progress, celebrate tiny improvements. You're building a dopamine ladder. Step 5, lead with identity. Say this out loud. I am someone who honors my goals. Feel that? That's you shifting. Step 6, emotional anchor. When you feel like giving up, ask, what if I stay the same forever? Fear, then ask, what if I become everything I'm capable of? Excitement. You need both. One pushes you away from the old life. The other pulls you toward the new one. Step 7, make it public. Accountability. Tell a friend. Tell your family. Tell the internet. Or even tell your dog. Dogs judge silently but effectively. Accountability increases success rates massively. Final message, the emotional resolution. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are not unmotivated. You just never learned the science behind how your brain forms habits, behaviors, and long-term success. But now you know. You know how dopamine works. You know how your amygdala works. You know how smart goals, if-then plans, identity-based habits, and emotional triggers shape your success. And most importantly, you now know that achieving your goals isn't magic. It's a system anyone can follow, a system you can start today, not tomorrow, not next month, not next year, today, because your future self is waiting, and they're cheering for you harder than anyone else. If this breakdown helped you, if it sparked something inside you, if it made you think, yeah, I can do this, then do me one favor. Hit that subscribe button. Not for me, but for you. So you can keep getting content that pushes you, inspires you, and helps you build the future you want. Let's grow together. Let's win together. And let's make your goals unstoppable.